Okay, well, this is my room in the Vegas wing, and as you can see, it's just like Vegas. You know, top of the line TV right there, beautiful walk-in closet, and the finest and up-to-date 1940s pink. Beautiful. New toilet. All right, so we're leaving the room. We're going to head down this way. Most of the guests don't go this way, but I worked here for a couple of summers when I was in college, and I know where I'm going. All right, we're going to emerge out this door into the nightclub area. Ta-da! Remember this? All you Catskills people? Coming from the room, this is the swizzle stick. If we look around the lobby here, classic, still works, LED bulbs. I always like that little water valve. This is the entrance to the outside. And downstairs is the coffee shop. But we'll get to that later. We're back in the lobby here going into the nightclub. We'll take a look at the swizzle stick first. Remember this? Hasn't changed much. They redid the ceiling. So a little more modern looking. Some nice chandeliers. And this is where the late shows used to be. We used to have strippers on Friday night. Just run the lights here. This stage actually opens up. That bottom part, most of the Catskill stages did in the little nightclubs. This is where Lou Goldstein did Simon Says, and we played bingo. And the back is the bar, the swizzle stick bar. This has not been used for some time because it's a pretty religious hotel. And, well, they like to drink, but not at bars. That's the booth where I spent many summers running the lights. And that's the door to the nightclub, but we'll go the other way. So we're heading back in the lobby now. And we walk up a couple of steps. The bathrooms are on the right. If you remember where those are. Still there. Up here is the little staircase to get to the back section. There used to be a little dance floor back there. And now, the Starlight Room. This is the view from the outside. Remember that gate over there? You used to be able to sneak in that gate right there, park across the street. And now we'll go in the nightclub. Oh, classic. It's very dark in here, but luckily for all of you viewers out there, I spent 3 summers running the lights in here in the nightclub when I was in college, so I know where the light switches are. So we're heading backstage, so I can turn the lights on so you can see what this place looks like. Still have the star lights, classic. Same piano. You're getting a quick tour of the backstage area. Don't look, that's ugly. And the switches. Used to be huge dimmer packs over here, but they just kind of got rid of them and put switches in, which is boring, but functional. Okay, get ready, here we come. Classic Catskills. Here we go. Oh, still have those old strip lights. Asbestos galore. And a view from the Raleigh stage. The lights still work. I don't think they've been turned on in a decade. There you have it, folks. I used to pull out the poles on the ground here after the dance set was over. And here's the auditorium, the Starlight Room. That's where Robert used to sit over there. This extension was built for Sammy Davis, believe it or not. Oh, here's one of the old poles. Oh, memories. The chairs are set up sort of theater style right now, but usually they would have tables. You could have your cocktails at your table. Head back so you can see what the room looks like with the lights on. This is the little dance area back here. And you get ready. There it is, the Raleigh stage. Many, many famous acts here. Of course, my fondest memories, other than working the lights here, were being with Stage Door Manor. Just perform every Tuesday night here through the summer. Every third Tuesday night. Classic kitschy gold curtains. Just picture the bandstand over there. Carl Dietz Orchestra. Carl Dietz. Aw. Now through these doors, get ready for this. This is what we call the green room, but it's no longer green. This was the old, original nightclub. Here's backstage. Oh, the steps. And this is the green room. This is before the 50s. This was the nightclub at the Raleigh. It's actually in really good shape. It's no longer green, but they did paint it a decent shade of tan or something. Put new light fixtures on there. We're heading to the bandstand area. This is the old stage where the acts used to perform way back in the day. View from the stage. Nice. I always like this little lights in the coves. Those haven't worked in years. Head down. It's good to record this now while the place is still open. I'm going to head back upstage so I can shut off the lights. Nobody yells at me for having the lights on. You get a quick tour of the backstage area. For those of you who ever played at the Raleigh, you'll remember this. It's dressing rooms. And this is classic. This is where I used to hang out with the band before the show. They used to do walkthroughs of the rehearsals in here. And they have all of there's the mirrors. And all of the famous musicians that they looked up to, some of which played the Raleigh and others who they just liked. This wall's still intact all these years later. And a bit of nostalgia here on the last day of the old Raleigh. Aww. From 2006, which was the last year it was the original Raleigh. Still has some old band equipment in here. We'll shut off the lights. Okay. Hold audio snake. Now we're going to head downstairs so you can see what the old coffee shop area looks like. Those of you who remember it will remember it fondly. Again, that goes to the rooms in the Vegas wing. Everything in this building is about a half a flight off from each other. Excellent musician trying to get in. There's a Beatles tribute band tonight. We'll let him in. I'll be back in a minute with the rest of the let the musicians in. Should be a great show tonight. We're going downstairs now. If you remember, this is the upstairs on the nightclub wing. Go down the flight, and now, you may remember this, this is the old coffee shop. Which is no longer a coffee shop, but we still call it the coffee shop. It's old habits die hard. And this, believe it or not, is where the band is playing tonight. I don't know why they're not using the theater, since there's a lot of people here for Passover. But so be it. Looks like a good setup, should be a good show. And they actually are using the coffee shop for small performances. I actually sang here on Sunday night in the coffee shop, a little makeshift stage. This is the view from the coffee shop. That goes right there to the main lobby. And then we have all the ball fields, and I was actually just playing ball before out on the basketball courts and the handball courts, and they have the tennis courts there, and shuffleboard, which seems to double as a sukkah structure. And here's the rest of the coffee shop. This was the only place in the Raleigh at one time where you could get, non-kosher food. Okay. Quick guess, what's to the right? Time's up. It's the ice skating rink. Skating rink. Used to go skating here a lot. There is definitely no skating anymore in the skating rink. Holy mackerel, look at this mess. Right now it's a storage area. Definitely no skating. Chairs and wood, but it's still really intact, mostly. I guess if they want to, they can turn into a skating rink or something again, but I don't know. Not too many Chasidim on ice skates. That's where the skate rental used to be. They built a wall to keep the heat in. And a little ramp here for handicapped accessibility these days. But everything's the same. Hasn't changed too much. If you remember this, from the skating rink area, we'll go down to the lower lobby area, and there used to be stores down in this hallway. There are no longer stores. There's the old sundry shop over here, and they sold clothing, and there was a hairdresser, I think, in these windows over here. Now this is very different. There used to be a hallway here, if you remember, that went to the lobby, like the dining room area. They closed this off. They built a restaurant in here, which you're using as a tea room for Passover. This is the old, I think it's a beauty parlor. This hallway is the same. Comes out here, and then there's bathrooms and things down here. This goes to the elevator area in the main lobby. Glamour. Ooh. Hey, remember that? We'll go back the other way. I'll show you the renovations. They put a lot of money into this place in the last 2 years. Completely redid the lobby outside the dining room, but not the main lobby. That looks identical. So they got rid. What we're walking through now is an old wall. It doesn't exist anymore. This used to be the lobby bar. It was the kitschiest place in the Catskills. And now, this is actually quite nice. They opened up this whole area. This is the old lobby bar down here. And they made a gym, a little gym in here. And there's a little tea room with like complimentary chocolate and things like that. And this door goes to... Hello. Restaurant, steakhouse in the summer. This is the new lobby by the dining room. Wow. It's actually quite nice. Ultra modern. This is where the lobby bar used to be. And there's the prime cut steakhouse. That goes outside. Downstairs used to be called the Nuru Guru. Now it's a shul. Used to be the teen room. It's the main dining room. This doesn't change too much. It's lighter. It used to be red or brown or something. This is the dining room. The old half and then the new half. I don't know when this was built, probably in the 60s. Used to be a bandstand over there at some point. They played during dinner. Maitre d' used to sit right here. There's no desk there anymore, but that's where it was. Now we're in the main lobby. I'll just walk quietly through. People are doing something.
That one's Parrot. Scott.
This is the front entrance. Used to be a security guard over here. This is identical. Has not changed one bit from like the 80s or 90s. I used to like this a lot, these lobby areas. Exactly the same. There's the front desk. That's Flaky. He's running this week. There's a concierge here at some point. This was a jewelry counter. There's the elevator. They closed up all the windows with shades because it's a religious crowd, but if you go down these steps, you get to the pool and the health clubs and the day camp, which is actually active this week. Ping pong, this is the only time the entire week I haven't seen anybody playing ping pong. It's been crowded. This is the entrance to the pool. In the pool, I don't know who's swimming now. Women. I'll show you the pool later. Back here is the day camp. The old playrooms underneath the lobby. Get the idea. Let's take a look at the pool. It's identical, hasn't changed a bit. It's a really cool pool. Hey, how you doing?
I don't know if there's somebody here, you should want to take a picture.
No, I'm not taking any pictures. I'm just...
I mean, there's nobody with a tremendous...
Just looking. It's funny, this hasn't changed a bit in years.
When was the last time you were here? Same cracks?
Same cracks. Yeah, no, I don't know about that. 15 years ago, maybe. Yeah.
I'm sure
nice.
the paint was a little better then.
I guess so. How's the water?
Very nice.
Good.
Warm.
All right.
Very good.
Enjoy. All right, I'm going to sign off and we'll try to go to a different... Kind of nice. This is the children's dining room. It used to be the children's dining room, now it's a shul. Goes to the office. You used to be able to see the pool through all these windows. It was really nice. But modesty reasons, it's covered up. Mixed swimming, leads to dancing. Classic Catskill joke. This is the hallway to the Sammy Davis rooms, which we're not going to go to because it's locked this week, but they use it in the summer. From the outside, it looks pretty decrepit, but I think it's actually in decent shape inside. And this is the Kennedy building. Here's the president. Very cool. Must have been very modern when it was built. 60s or something. 70-ish. Everything's on a half a flight. It's very strange. You have like 3 flights below the lobby level and 2 above. This cool split staircase. Carpeting's actually brand new. And then every level kind of looks like this. That's the Kennedy wing. You can actually go in the back of the pool this way, but we won't go there now. We'll head downstairs. I love it. You have to go up 3 steps to go down. This leads to the ground level. We'll go out here. Here's the front of the building. Probably remember that. It was in the 80s or so when they renovated it. Here's the circle. Parks over here. If you go around the left here, you go around the Kennedy building, which looks like that. You get to the old ski slopes. The toboggan hill was over there, and there's some ancient buildings in the back that they don't use anymore. There used to be a lot of parking back there when they needed it. And I'm not going to show you the rest because it pretty much just looks like an old hotel, but there you go. The Raleigh Hotel, 2014. Still kicking, sort of. All right, here's to many more.